Kalala Atras Kashar, and I'll be speaking on behalf of the Ohana Hui and organizations of Indigenous Hawaiian peoples, and on behalf of Mauna Kea, our sacred mountain. Mauna Kea, or Mauna Awa Kea, Mountain of Sky Father, is sacred to us because it is the piko connecting the Akua to the Kanaka Maoli, the Indigenous Hawaiian people. For Hawaiians, Mauna Kea is also considered Vauakua, realm of the gods, and is a place reserved for the making of prayers and the giving of sacred offerings. Mauna Kea is more than a mountain. It is the embodiment of the Hawaiian people. We are Mauna Kea. In 1968, hundreds of acres on Mauna Kea were set aside for long-term leases to multinational corporations for astronomy development and use. The states of Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, Chile, France, Japan, Netherlands, South Korea, Taiwan, United Kingdoms, and the United States have constructed 13 huge telescopes on the summit of Mauna Kea. Also involved are many U.S. interests, including NASA, the National Radio Astronomy Observatory, AUI, National Science Foundation, the Smithsonian Astrophysical Observatory, Caltech, University of California, University of Hawaii, and the U.S. military. Leases provide exclusive use for the states and corporations, but fail to include reservations and special measures for the protection of Hawaiian human rights, including the rights referred to in the provisions 11, 12, and 25 of the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. In 2009, Mauna Kea was selected as the preferred site for the 30-meter telescope, TMT. This project is being financed by the governments of Canada, China, India, and Japan, as well as by the University of California and California Institute of Technology, the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation. TMT's massive observatory would be over 18 stories tall, 260 feet in diameter, taller than any existing building on Hawaii Island, and would further destroy the open space and view plains of the northern plateau that include hundreds of Hawaiian sacred sites and shrines. In late March 2015, construction activities commenced with this proposed 14th telescope on Mauna Kea that would cause further adverse impacts upon our people and our sacred lands. Hawaiians have risen up spontaneously. Police arrested 32 of Hawaiians and their supporters on Hawaii Island. Several hundred people have begun an occupation on Mauna Kea. Religious practitioners from throughout the islands have commenced ceremony to stop further desecration, and thousands are making pilgrimages to our sacred mountain. Recently, over 3,000 Hawaiians went to Iolani Palace to demonstrate. Several thousand Hawaiians students through the University of Hawaii campus have held rallies and boycotted classes, and over 50,000 people have signed an online petition to halt further construction and arrest. Our people are saying we have the right to practice our cultural traditions in the environment of our belief and to protect our sacred lands. We have come to the UN Permanent Forum to request your immediate help and assistance. Number one, we request the forum experts send a letter to the United States President Barack Obama, State of Hawaii Governor David Ige, University of Hawaii Board of Regents and President David Lesnar, and to others specified in our supporting documents to inform them of the rights of Indigenous Hawaiian people under provisions 11, 12, and 25 of the UNDRIP, and of the right of our people to be consulted and to give our free, prior, and informed consent to the use and development of our lands, territories, and resources. Number two, we are requesting that the forum send letters to the states of Canada, China, Japan, and India, including the University of California, California Institute of Technology, and Gordon and Betty Moore Foundations, funders of the TMT, to withdraw their support and divest from this project due to its substantial, significant, and adverse impacts upon Indigenous Hawaiian rights and their sacred lands on Mauna Kea. Number three, we are requesting the Special Rapporteur, Vicky Tauli-Corpus, come to Hawaii to investigate these human rights abuses. We pray the Akua bless you all, and I thank you, Madam Chair, for receiving this intervention. Mekapiko ke aloha. Thank you. Mahalo.